Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Our training today is going to be ChatGPT and what you can do with it. It's a very good tool. My name is Deidre Norton, and I'm your Platinum Consultant for Team Powerhouse. I partner with all the other teams as well that you guys belong to. And I just kind of want to show you a little bit of what ChatGPT can do for you. So we're going to kind of cover some basic beginning things that you could do, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, a little bit about me. I've been with the company for 3 years. I'm a platinum leader. I do a lot of travel trainings, do a lot of basic stuff for new agents and existing agents. I try to do trainings just because I like to simplify them. I don't like to use the word dumb them down, but that's basically what it is. Because I know when I started, trainings can be overwhelming and you can feel like that they're just too much. So my trainings are basic. It's just to make you guys realize that things that we provide to you, trainings that we give you, suggestions we give you are a lot easier than what they may seem. So I'm going to share my screen. So you can find ChatGPT online. You can just do a search, put in ChatGPT. There is a free version. Now, I do have a paid version, and I have the paid version because I'm addicted to it. So the free version will allow you to do pretty much all the basics, anything that you want. I cannot recall now what the free version versus my paid version that I do. My paid version I pay is like, I think it's $18 a month or something, but I mean, it's well worth it. It will create mock bookings for you. It will give you emails in a professional format. You can ask just about anything. I've got some things on my screen that I'm going to kind of scroll back. Let's see here. So the other day I was looking for something for my training, and anytime you guys want to unmute if we're doing something, please feel free. I'm okay with that. I have everybody muted right now, but you can unmute yourself. It's not limited. Because if you want to ask questions, if we're doing something, you want me to go back and show you something, I'm big on that, okay? So I closed the chat box so it's not on my screen, just so that I can know better of what I'm doing. Oh, let's see here. Did I share my screen? Yes, I did. All right. So we're going to go back. Oh, I know what I got to do. Here we are. Okay. So the other day I had a client that was asking me about a mock booking, and I'm going to show you how simple something is. You know, going into depth about what a mock booking is, it could be very lengthy, it could be long. So whenever I want to do something quick, I'll just come in and ask ChatGPT. A lot of stuff that you guys get for explanation purposes is ChatGPT formatted. It's very accurate. You very rarely get inaccurate information. But she wanted to know about what a mock booking was, you know, how to do it. So I just kind of give her a general synopsis. And all I typed in ChatGPT. Oh, let me go back. My apologies. So I said, give me a simple example and version of a mock booking for travel. So this is what it kind of showed me. So this is kind of what your mock booking. So this is kind of more on a itinerary quote form kind of thing. So you would just forget all this. And what I did was ask it because it gives you exact prices. A mock booking is more of starting prices at, it's just giving you an idea of what kind of trip could be booked through you, etc. So I also added to it after that. I said, include that a mock booking does not have to give the actual pricing, and that you can put that in your description. Prices starting at, and then contact me for a quote. So then this is what it regenerated. So this is just, it gave you an example of a resort you could use, your departing city, some dates. You don't have to do dates if you don't want to, but if you're trying to promote a certain special through one of our suppliers or vendors, then you could put dates in it. And I always add, you see right here, prices starting at, because if you were to create this and it was departing Atlanta and it was for 2 adults and for the dates, you might have someone that reaches out to you on this particular inquiry and their departure city could be different. They may want a different room. So you always put prices starting at, and that's going to help cover you. Okay. Now, let me go back. So this one I had asked before, give a short explanation of what a mock booking is, actually, what a mock booking actually is, and give me 3 different ways to create one. So you see what this generated. Super easy, 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 easy. Now, let's say, let me show you some of the things I did earlier. This is just for another, let's see. So I had a client a while ago ask me, did we have any cruise lines that actually followed the East Coast? So you see I had a typo in there, but it still picked it up. That followed the East Coast in the US. And she asked me, was there a cruise that ported out of North Carolina, which we don't have. There used to be a port in Charleston, so I already knew that. Most of it I already knew that your East Coast cruises were going to go more up north. So I just said, this is what it gave me. And then it gives you some examples of some of the cruise lines that are going to offer these. And that's what I sent her. So it's super simple. Let's say, okay, this is another good one. I took this photo, and this is what's really, really nice. I took a photo that I had, and it's of obviously Capri, Italy. This is one of my travel content, travel posts that I did on my Facebook page, LinkedIn, etc. So you can actually take a picture, upload it, and all I said was write a travel post about this photo. And you see my typos. I type so fast, but it knows me. Once you start using ChatGPT, it will learn all about you, your contact information, kind of knows how to, it'll tailor it to you and your needs. So look how nice that this presented. And all I literally did when I posted this content was I took the photo, uploaded it to my Facebook, and all I did was this. And it puts our hashtags in it already too. I copied it, went to Facebook, posted it. Boom. That's what we consider marketing yourself, posting content, posting travel related things, mock bookings, ideas, destinations. That's how simple and easy it is. Your beginning marketing stages do not have to be complicated, and ChatGPT could be your very, very best friend. Very, very best friend. Another one I did, there's a place in Texas called the Daiquiri Bar. And already had a photo that I already used, so I didn't even have to upload it. I just said, write a post for visiting the Daiquiri Bar in Texas. Again, look what it generated. All I did, whoops, copy and paste. So when I tell you it can do anything that you want, you absolutely can. Well, let's go back and see what I did previously. Then I'm going to show you how it actually works. So I was searching for destination weddings in the Dominican Republic, and her budget was 8,000 or less, which I wasn't sure how doable it was. Look what I put in here. And it actually pulled up all of my options that I could look into. That says it's within your budget of the $8,000 or less. Now, you may give or take some of this. You have to actually contact the resort, but this one will tell you it's for 30 to 50 guests, depending on the package, etc. So it will do anything at all. So let's do something. Got to get back out of here. I got so much stuff. I was looking for hotels in Vegas, mid-range price. Look what I did. 5 mid-range in Las Vegas on the strip. Typo once again. and it generates hotels. What if you were looking for, let's see. Let's do this. Let's see how simple. Give me an itinerary for a road trip, starting in Phoenix, Arizona, through the Grand Canyon and ending in Las Vegas. Watch what it does for you. So if you were trying to give your clients an example of something to give them a starting point, you could do this. I love it because it gives you a luxury hotel, mid-range, budget friendly, things to do, how long the drive is. And I didn't really say how many days, but I should have added that, but it's kind of picking up. Then look what it does. It actually gives you a drive time and a route summary. So you see how easy that was? And then you could take this and you could copy it and put it into maybe a Google Doc or a PDF, whatever platform you want to use to actually prepare it to go to your client. And then if you even wanted to add photos of the hotel, you could add that in your itinerary. You could say prices starting at for each hotel, depending on the room, but it just makes it so much easier to be able to do so. So let me show you how you can take a picture. You can actually talk to it as well. So let's upload a file. Y'all have to bear with me. I'll have to go find a picture that I want to use. I'm going to scroll quick, so don't let it get your eyes. So here was that daiquiri bar photo. It will even generate images for you, and I'll show you that in a second too. I should have had my photos already pegged where I wanted to use them, so hold on. Too many photos. Goodness gracious. Trying to find something all of you will be familiar with. Flyers and more flyers. More of that daiquiri bar. I'm not sure where that is. Now what we'll do to make this quicker, let me close this. Let's go here. Let's see. So if I was going to do a mock booking for the Ryu in Cancun, There's many reuse, but I'm going to do the reuse Cancun Resort. And I'm going to pull up some, let's see, let's just do images. Drag this to my photos. Okay. Now let's go back to ChatGPT. All right, so if I want to do a travel post for that particular resort, I'm going to do there. I'm going to upload from my computer, right? All right, it's uploaded the photo, and then I'm going to tell it, to make it exciting, engaging, and it's how simple you can be. Make people want to contact me to book this resort. So you see how vague you can be. This is what I love about it. Now watch what it does. Boom. There's your travel post. You could sit down 15 minutes a day, pick different things, different ideas, different places, and literally post this quick travel content on your marketing platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, to get yourself out there and get yourself visible. This is how you're going to get yourself seen. You're going to be known. People are going to start seeing you. You're going to start branding yourself. So literally all you would have to do if you were going to go and post this, we're going to copy it. I'm going to go to Facebook. And I just closed it out. Yeah, it's not going to do that. Let's see. Close all these chats out. Then I'm going to go to my business page. Now you could post the same content on your personal and on your business. I'm going to go to my business page because that's what I want to do. So now I'm on my business page. And then all I'm going to do is do the photo wherever you have it saved. Take it. And then I'm literally going to paste that information. And then look how quick it posts. So people are scrolling, they're seeing my page, they're seeing this resort. Ooh, I want to see where this is. They're going to read about it. It's got all my information to contact me, everything you need. But like I said, you could do 3, 4, 5 of these at a time, if not every day, every other day. Let's say we want to say a client reached out to me, did one of my quote forms, came through on my website or my Google business page, and I want to contact them to let them know that I received it. When you're first getting started, you want to put things in here like this, make it professional and exciting. Thank her for reaching out to me. So you want to sound professional when you talk to somebody. You don't want to just sit down and just type out something and it not be, grammatically correct, whatever word we want to use. So this is how quick and how easy you could get something like this. So then I forgot to do this. Look how simple. This you wouldn't include. But what you could do is just change that and make it more accurate and saying, if you could let me know when you have some available time, then it would format that. But do you see how nice and professional that looks? Anybody have any questions so far? I've got the chat back open. Can anybody think of anything that you want me to put in here to show you how it would work?
Hello, Miss Deidre.
Hey there.
Yeah, this is Wayne. What was that you just created? You said it was like a some type of letter? I think I missed that part.
Yeah, I just said I had a client. I just said if you had a client maybe that reached out to me through my website or did filled out one of my quote forms to my Google business page, and they're wanting to go on a cruise or a trip, and I want to send a professional message back, even in an email or via text, and you just want it to sound very, very professional.
Oh, okay then. All right.
And then you saw what I put in there.
Yes, I actually attended your class a couple of days ago, and the ChatGPT worked out miracles for me. I
Yes,
haven't booked anything, but just learning how to get used to posting stuff on my Facebook business page and my personal page, so it helps out a lot.
100%. And you can do so many different things. Watch what it will do right here. If I wanted to say, create an image for me on the, I went backwards, let's see. Create an image for
I actually use one like that, Cancun, Mexico.
can you tell Candy Cane's my favorite? Let's see. With the free version, I think that you only have a limited amount of images that you can create, but with the paid version, it's unlimited. So first of all, it's creating my image. It's a little AI generated, but if you wanted to do that for fun, you could. Or you could find something in Mexico, maybe a picture of Cancun or something, and use an actual photo. But it's just simple. And then you could take it, post it, share it on
Uh,
multiple.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mentioned about posting pictures, so I was able to do the same thing that you just did, and it came out like an AI picture. But I also want to know, am I able, or is it okay that I use my personal pictures and my vacations to
Of
post them
course
on
you
business?
can. Yeah, that lets people
Okay,
know that, yeah, lets people know that you travel, where you go. I mean, I'm getting ready to go here in the next week, and we're going to a resort in Mexico, actually Riu, and then another resort I'm visiting too while I'm there. But I always take pictures. I always do videos wherever I am and go live and talk about where I'm at, what I'm doing, and tell people how
okay,
exciting it is and share it and all that good stuff. Yeah, use your own travel photos. And then when I come back, I'll take 5 or 10 pictures and put it in an album and post it and talk about where I went, what I did, what I had to offer, what my likes were, what my dislikes were. Absolutely do that. That's a great way too to market yourself.
okay, yeah, because I posted. I've been to a couple of places, Cancun. I've been to Hawaii, so I posted like pictures of me and my family. Versus, I did find some other images from like just kind of like you did with the copy and paste pictures.
Yeah,
But I feel like just posting more of mines to people. That same thing you said, like let people know that
very
okay, I
true.
am a
Yeah.
travel agent,
So
but I do travel.
yep. So maybe you
Oh,
have you get like an email in your a promotional email from a supplier, and it could be Vax promoting some particular destination or property. You can use any photos you want. You have to be careful if you go to search on the web like I did. You just want to make sure that there's not copyrights on there, and you have to be careful. But the best place to go get photos, I just kind of know where to go because I've done it enough. But for instance, here is, I bet this is not, let me see. So this was one of the Ryu parties. I want to go and see. You actually go to those resort websites or in your supplier portals, and you can use any of those pictures for promotional materials. That's not going to pull it up either. It's my portal. Let me see if I can pull up a particular resort. Let me pick some dates. I'm just going to put right here. So you see there's reuse everywhere. So here was my hotel that I'm going to. So you could take these pictures. It's all right. Here it's not going to let you do it. Let's see. So you could, there's a screenshot. So then you could take it. You'd have to edit that picture, but that is an okay photo for you to take and be able to use.
okay,
So just make sure any image that you take that's not in a supplier portal, just make sure it doesn't have any kind of copyright at the bottom or, something like that.
okay. Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. I'm trying to think what else we could do with this. So like I said, you can compose emails, messages you want to send out. If somebody asked, what's the best resorts? Or maybe this, what's the best cruise? Somebody says a client they want to go on a cruise. Well, what do you recommend? What's the best cruise line if you have kids? First thing you do is say, how old are your children? What are you guys interested in? So then you could come in here and say,
I have an example, if you don't mind using Miss Deidre.
so you can ask that right there. And when I say that ChatGPT is accurate. This is one of the better AI platforms. And it's going to pull it all up. So then you could do your research on these cruise lines if you wanted to, or you could give them these options. Now, what I love about it, Disney's going to be your most expensive. Royal Caribbean will be second. Carnival is always best bang for the buck. Norwegian, it's probably a mid-range. It's a nice cruise line. MSC, I'm not sure I would use MSC for cruises. It does have something, I mean, for kids, it does have it, but it's more of a European style cruising, more of a like Mediterranean type. And you could even use this as a post. And you could make your headline be best cruise lines for families with kids 4 to 17. You could copy and paste that, find some cruise pictures, post it. That's travel content. All right, let's have what you want to look up. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, so it's actually what I've been trying to put together. So it's my family basically, but it's all my aunts and my mom. So it's 10 of them, and they trying to go on a trip, not a cruise or anything like that, to Puerto Rico, and they want to do adventurous stuff. But it's just all women. So I was trying to find stuff that's like group sections, but I just couldn't really figure out which one was best.
What do you mean by groups? What, like,
So yeah, so it's basically my family members, but they all want it's my mom and my aunts, and it's a group of 10, and they just want to go on a they call it a girls trip to Puerto Rico, and but they also want to do like adventurous stuff. And as far as the resorts, I'm actually looking up resorts to see and like what areas that may do like uh tours and everything like that.
so that's going to be kind of a trip that you are going to have to kind of customize because the thing with Puerto Rico is you're not going to find any all-inclusive resorts in the United States, Puerto Rico, or in Hawaii. You're not going to find all-inclusive. If you research
Okay.
it and you say it is, you better research that hotel. I have done this. There are no true all-inclusive resorts in those in the States, Puerto Rico, or uh Hawaii.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So give me some
Okay.
options for a family of 10 to Puerto Rico with the best resorts, activities that are, uh, spell adventurous. What is that word? Adventurous. Because we'll just keep it simple.
Okay.
So it pretty much gives you a great selection for everything I asked for. Is that kind of what you were after?
Yes.
Yep.
I think maybe I was just looking too much into it.
And look, it even produces a video. Yeah, like you can speak, you want to stay as everything I do is super, super simple unless I truly have some specifics for whatever I'm trying to create that I need to be included. But it will pretty much do it for you.
Okay. All right.
Was somebody else going to ask something?
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to see some other things that I've done.
Deidre, how about some Mother's Day getaways?
In the US or where?
I'm trying to think here. How about Florida?
The ideas for Mother's Day trip, 4 to 5 days long in Florida. Maybe what part of Florida, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Just to get some ideas. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, that's great.
Oh yeah, it'll just do it all for you. It's so detailed and so good. Sometimes I'm like, all right, hurry up, hurry up.
It's like you're cheating. Too good to be true.
Mm-hmm. I did a 14-day trip for someone that was kind of that whole Phoenix, Grand Canyon, Vegas kind of thing. And I literally took what it gave me, I didn't change a thing, put it in a proposal, added some photos, added some starting at cost, sent it to them. They're like, that's exactly what we want. We're ready to book. Then I had to go in and do my homework to look up the hotels, find the best way, where to book, what to book, get accurate pricing. But it was so simple.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And when it started out that way, I was like, God, that's going to be a tough one because road trips are hard to plan, but not with ChatGPT. But there you go. You could just send that to whoever you wanted to.
Great, great. No, I know a lot of people use Canvas or Canva, and that just seems, I haven't used Canva much, so I've just been so timid, and I didn't think.
Canva's AI tool is great. I use Canva basically for my flyers and stuff that I do for my trainings and for
Okay,
agents. There's some people that are Canva lovers and that's all they use and they know exactly how to use it. I use Canva for just certain needs for myself because
okay.
I'm so addicted to ChatGPT. It just does everything for you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's other AI platforms just like this. Like I looked up the other day, somebody was needing some of the best places in Costa Rica. So somebody asked me, they said, I've got somebody that asked me to plan a trip to Costa Rica and they want some ideas and places that they can visit if they were to choose to live there. So I just put right here, what's the best place to go in Costa Rica if you want to get a feel for living there? And it literally generated all these different areas for what it gives you. It's for people who live there, like locals. When I'm telling you it will do anything, it will do anything. Top wedding destinations. In Mexico, I do a lot of destination weddings. You don't even have to get on Google and search it. Like it's amazing. So I had someone ask me, I said, write a very positive, supportive response to an email that an agent is concerned about not being social media savvy. She sent me an email. She wasn't very social media, like she's scared of social media. So related to marketing yourself in the beginning as a travel advisor, letting her know that I was not social media savvy either when I started. Our onboarding process will take you step-by-step guide, ensures that you learn the basics. So that's what I wanted. So this was it. After reading all of that, my concerns are I'm not big on social media and what it looks like to succeed. Any suggestions? So before I put her message in there, I told ChatGPT what I needed. I needed a response to this. And this is what it literally generated. And it's very sincere. So as I said, it will do anything. This one was for, I had something and I wanted them to revise it. Oh, wait, this was up here. Let's see. Revise. So I took a promotion from Disney, right? It was in a promotional email. It's a special they were running. And I literally just copied and pasted it from the Disney platform in my promotional email, pasted it right here. And I just said, revise this post And this is supposed to say, include my information, add a call to action and make it exciting and engaging. Also include hashtags. There it created an actual mock booking for me to post for that promotion. And then I took the photos from the Disney. You have to be careful with Disney for copyright, but and added it. And then I said, revise this. And then look what it created. I just did a post for the mid-February Monday Blues related to travel. Then I said, include my contact information, and there it was. And I took it and posted it. I just took some pictures of beaches, sunshine, tropical places, different resorts, all kind of stuff. Let's see. Anybody else have anything you want me to try? Does anybody have any questions? Like, does it seem as easy as what I'm making it sound? So I always do Fun Fact Fridays in my personal chats for my agents. And I'll come in here sometimes if I'm in a hurry. I didn't like this one, so I said, give me another one. And I used this. And then I said, give me an image for it. But it's so easy to generate anything.
So you just have to go out and search for ChatGPT and sign up then?
Yeah, like I said, you could get a free version. You can download
Okay.
it on your phone or use it on your computer. I use it both ways depending on where I'm at.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it sounds like you just have to play around with it.
So it's simple. And then it asked me, want me to pair it with a custom image logo too? Yes. Thank God it knows me and my typos. And it's okay to post AI pictures. Like, it's all right. It's colorful. It's fun. It's, so there. I would take that and post it in my chat. Let's see. This one is a Tidal Cove water park promo. So I literally took this. I don't know where I found it. I copied it, this whole thing right here. But it looked boring. So I just said, revise this and include my contact information, make it engaging and give hashtags. There's what it gave me. It's in Miami. But you see how simple it is for you guys when you say, I don't know how to market, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to get started. This will be your best friend. Okay, anybody have any questions? All right, everybody's got to head out, so we're good. If nobody has any questions, thank you all for joining me today. Hope you got a lot out of it. If you have questions on it, I'll put it right here in the chat.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too, everybody enjoy, okay?
Thank you.